A Filipina chef gets international recognition for helping cacao farmers. Now, 20-year-old Louise Mabulo is set to receive next week the Young Champion of the Earth for the Asia Pacific Region Award from the United Nations Environment Program. The awarding is in line with the Climate Action Summit in New York. Now, Louise joins us live. Well, good morning. Congratulations. I mean, where do I start? You're a busy young lady. You've done so much at only 20 years old. So do tell us about the award that you are about to receive in New York. Congratulations.
Thank you. So the Young Champions of the Earth Award is the highest honor given to young environmentalists working on different environment programs around the world. So right now there's 7 of us, and I'm one of the champions for Asia and the Pacific.
Okay, and so why don't you tell us more about this cacao project that you started, way back in
2016.
2016, there you go.
Well, the Cacao project was a venture I started after Typhoon Knock 10 hit my community and destroyed 80% of the crops. So afterwards, there was this need to create new livelihoods that were more sustainable and resilient to disaster, because we couldn't keep weathering through the yearly cycles of typhoons as they were. So I was able to help equip farmers with the training and resources they need to do cacao farming, because after research we realized that cacao was one of the most ideal crops for our soil and our environment and our weather, and it was a lot better for our community and our ecosystem, and it has a high demand, so farmers are able to yield a lot and sell their produce at a high price.
Expound a little bit more on why cacao. I mean, we've had it for a long time. I know we see it a lot in Davao. So what is it about the cacao that keeps it resilient in our in our climate, where we do have cyclones and typhoons and flooding, and we know this year after year we have the same weather. It doesn't change.
That's right. So cacao, we did a lot of research between crops that would be ideal for our community. And in my town in San Fernando, the soil quality was perfect for growing cacao. It loves the rainy weather, which Bicol is well known for. And of course, the root system is quite strong, and it's just the right height as well, that it doesn't get cut down by strong winds and it doesn't get flooded out like rice and coconut.
Okay, so you said it takes about 3 years before the cacao plant would mature.
Yes.
So while the farmers are waiting, you've also encouraged them to plant other things.
I've encouraged them to plant short-term crops and integrate the cacao into their existing farms. So we have short-term crops like chilies, okras, eggplants, bananas, and all those things that they can make an income from in the short term while waiting for their actual harvests from cacao.
Okay, you're going to keep all these farmers busy. They're going to have to keep up with your lifestyle. Now, aside from the recognition from the UN, the recipients of this award will also receive funding, mentoring, and support to continue their efforts. Now, do tell us the future. How do you intend to use all of the support that you will receive?
Well, I'll make sure that it's well maximized and used to help our community and help our farmers and promote our agricultural industry. I'll be making a training center to talk about sustainable farming methods and agroforestry methods for farmers to learn from. And I'll also be making a processing center to help farmers consolidate their goods and be able to connect them with buyers that are committed to buying sustainably and at fair prices.
And climate change is a big issue, and people are really delving into it. So what do you think would be the biggest threat to our environment?
Well, climate change is a huge issue. I think the biggest threat right now is all these typhoons increasing in intensity every year. And now it's not just typhoons, we also have droughts. And I think right now what we have to do is to prepare for them and to equip farmers to be resilient to these upcoming changes in our environment.
Okay, so we just, we have to learn how to cope with it and adjust a little bit in terms of what we plant. Now, lastly, any other advice that you can, dish out to the people to help save our environment in our own little way?
Well, I think for people, it's to go out there and do something and take action. Especially young people right now are drivers of change. And it's a matter of stewardship to God and to creation, which is my motivation. And I hope that other people will begin to realize their responsibility to each other and, become, help the environment by realizing their responsibility and going out there and taking action, plant a tree or do something other than just having an opinion about the environment.
That's right. And speaking of planting trees, you're supposed to plant, what, 70,000?
Well, we've planted 70,000 trees now.
70,000 trees. Oh, good for you. While people are chopping them down, you're here planting trees, and we wish you all the best. We know you're leaving later this evening to head to New York, so congratulations once again, and we are so, so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's Louise Mabulo joining us this morning. And once again, congratulations and best of luck to you.